Hey there, Chad Boninger here for High University Libraries. There's a business class doing research on the coffee retail industry right now, and this video highlights some of the best resources to look at for that industry. The first database we'll be looking at is Mintel Oxygen, and once you get here, you'll need to create a personal profile. Use your Ohio email address to create a personal profile, and you'll sign in with that once you get the confirmation email. Easiest way to do this is go up and search for coffee. And you'll get some really nice reports. Here's one for coffee houses and donut shops, Coffee US, and basically these are average about 100 pages in length, and they will kind of talk all about the industry or the market, who buys what, when, how often, factors driving the market, forecast, coffee usage, all this kind of stuff, spending trends. You can see on the left hand side some of the things there. So definitely a great report to look at. 100 pages in length, so try to get it read before the night before your papers due, definitely. The next database to look at is Passport GMID. Once you get here, if you just go over and click on hot drinks, that's going to take us to these drop-down menus where we can go in and select various things to look at. So we'll just grab a couple things there. You'll also notice there's a consumer food service section, and if you keep clicking down here, you can actually find a section for cafes and bars, that kind of stuff, specialist coffee shops. You'll notice as we click on things, we are actually adding our items over there in the categories. You click next once you've got what you selected, and then you want to select your geographic area. The GMID stands for Global Market Information Database, so if we wanted to compare US to Japan, we could. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're just doing US, and then we'll run our search. We get all kinds of things like statistics. So if you're looking for brand shares of coffee, you have that kind of information there. And if you go down, you'll see that there's country reports for cafes and bars and coffee, and there's also some company profiles. So if you look at Coffee USA, these they cover the trends, competitive landscape, prospects in the industry, and all kinds of category data, things like that. So really good way to find information there. You will also want to check out on the right hand side related information, because a lot of times you'll find other things that are really useful as well. In Business Source Complete, I've done a search just for coffee and retail and got over 1,500 articles. Now we get things from like the Journal of Business Ethics, and that's probably okay, but we want stuff that really pertains to our industry and does more industry kind of specific information. What you can look for down here under source types are trade publications. And if we do that and just limit to trade publications, we'll get things like Progressive Grocer, we'll get things like Retail Traffic, Gourmet Retailer, probably Beverage World, other trade publications like that. So that's a good way to limit things down to trade publications that would be more specific and more covering, offer more coverage, more in-depth coverage for your industry, rather than an article from Business Week about Starbucks, for example. Hopefully this video gives you a good idea of some excellent places to look for the coffee retail industry. If you need more help, look for the contact link on the business blog. I'll be glad to help you however I can.